fate of Ronnie Walker, the man accused of killing a 14-year-old in a fit of rage, is now in the hands of a jury. Closing arguments were this afternoon in the death penalty case, and Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is live at the Hillsborough County Courthouse with the latest. Evan.
Yeah, well, Linda, the jury did just begin their deliberations. We're going to find out very shortly whether they plan on a short night of deliberating or a long night of deliberating. Prosecutors say it's not just the fact that Walker was in the car when Alexia was killed, but it's everything that he did before and after that points to his consciousness of guilt. The defense says, though, that the angle of the first shot that was fired at Alexia shows that the shot could only have come from the front passenger seat, which wouldn't have been Walker. Prosecutors have not just the burden of proof, but also the burden of getting justice for an innocent 14-year-old.
Alexia Alexander was a runaway. She ran away from home. She made some bad decisions.
Video shows Alexia Alexander getting into Ronnie Walker's car just before 3 a.m., just 15 minutes before witnesses said they heard a bevy of gunshots near Flower, Nebraska and Highland. Prosecutors say he sought her out that night and argued with her about her sexual history before shooting her once in the car, then 3 more times at close range in an empty field.
Ronnie Walker drives away with his lights off. Ronnie Walker drives around a bit and then goes to the Thornton. Ronnie Walker cleans out his car.
The prosecution is relying on 2 witnesses, Robert Creed, the 3rd person in the car that night, and a bail bondsman named Stanley Wilson. They both cited Walker's fury related to sex with Alexia when he shot her. They said he either threatened them or confessed to them, but both have extensive criminal histories, and Creed is hoping for favorable treatment in his own sentencing for lying at first to detectives.
Their case boils down to Robert Creed, who doesn't want to be charged with first-degree murder, and a con man who concocted a plan to keep himself out of trouble.
And the defense says the angle of the first shot into Alexia doesn't add up, given she was hit on the back of the left shoulder. Creed testified that Walker turned with his left hand from the driver's seat and shot her in the back seat, then followed her out of the car to keep shooting.
Does it make sense that if someone was pointing a gun at her from the front seat of the car, that instead of turning to her left and getting out, she instead is going to turn towards the gun?
She says it shows Creed shot her from the front passenger seat. And one thing that they argued over today is whether the jury can consider the principal theory in convicting Walker. And indeed, the judge found that they can, because not only was he there, but he took part in the events leading up to, during, and then after the shooting. So they can convict him on that. That is another tool that prosecutors used in their closing arguments. Right now, again, the jury began their deliberations. Linda, we'll see if they go for just another half hour or so, or if they go for the rest of the night.